So this is testimony number 2. Yes, it felt like everything was just happening to me at the same time. The same way all the struggles and challenges came, that's the same way all the blessings came. In my previous video, I made mention of my husband losing his job. I made mention of me not getting my promotion and later getting it. I made mention of, all the whole challenges we're going through. But I mean, this one, I was not prepared for it. I'm like, God, why is everything happening to me at this time? But anyway, I'm gonna share it with you. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new or coming across my face for the very first time, my name is Faith Ojone and this is your go-to channel for anything information, storytelling. I'm sharing my stories so that you will learn from it, and also to tell you that, it's not like I'm a very religious person, or I believe there is God and I pray to my God. But another thing is, I know that if your heart is pure, your hand is clean, God will always find a way. I lost my dad in July of 2020 and I gave birth to my daughter in April. So it was like 2 months after I gave birth to my child, my dad died. And July, August, September, October, November, 4 months after, we moved to the UK. Okay, so he didn't get to meet my daughter, unfortunately, and he didn't get to enjoy everything. I don't even like to think about him. When I was going through all these challenges, I was seeing my dad a lot in my dream. He was coming in my dream to tell me, oh, Faith, your mom is lonely. There's nobody staying with you with your mom. You guys to find somebody to live with her. It was always coming to me in my dreams, telling me things are not all right with his wife. Why are you telling me all these things to do for your wife while I'm going through all this stress? Can you not see what I'm going through? I don't know how I even had that courage to tell him in the dream, since you are wherever it is that you are, why not open doors for me? I don't even believe in all this. If you live in Leeds, Manchester, Sheffield, Liverpool, Wakefield, or all the environment around Leeds, guess what? We are officially your new photographer.
We are a Nigerian couple who packed up our life in London
and carried our camera with us all the way to Leeds. We know family moments are everything. The smiles, the hug, the chaos, the love.
And those memories deserve to be frozen in time beautifully.
Next time your little one blows out birthday candles,
or you want to sneak in some romantic couple shots,
we'll be right here.
KorPhotography is now in your city.
Let's make your memories unforgettable. I don't believe in all these things, but in the dream I was telling him, you are already in the land of whatever. I feel like you can do something from there. So they're like, look at how I'm struggling. I'm tired and I'm exhausted. So he told me I should come with him. He took me to it was like a warehouse, very big warehouse. And he opened the warehouse. When we entered into the warehouse, all I was seeing were fruits and vegetables. I was seeing pineapple, apple tree, strawberries, banana, every single kind of fruit you can think of was in that warehouse. And then there was water already, water. It looks more like gardening, but for fruits. And he gave me the key of the warehouse that everything you need is here. You don't need to worry. I woke up from the dream. I made my research. I asked my favorite ChatGPT, what does this dream mean? I saw myself in a warehouse full of fruits and vegetables, like it's a garden, beautiful flowers and all of those things. And ChatGPT told me it meant wealth and open doors and riches. I'm like, it better come true, because what I'm going through right now is not riches and wealth. And that was the last time I saw my dad in my dream. It happened recently, 3 weeks ago. So like I mentioned to you guys, well, I've not told you guys. Yes, I have not. We moved to Leeds. Yay! We are no longer in London. We moved our bags and we moved to Leeds because the new place my husband got the job, I told you guys, was in Leeds, and they wanted him to move here. They said he cannot work from London office. He has to come to Leeds because the team are in Leeds. So we moved to Leeds. I was not supposed to come to Leeds because I mentioned to you guys I got a promotion and I was in training. So my training was supposed to be for 6 months until I get signed off and get the technical authority to work at that level, because each level you have to be trained, you have to be signed off before before you can, start working hybrid. So I was asked if I can come into the office 100%. I said yes, and I signed that I was going to come in. So my training was in London, and this move didn't happen. I'm like, oh my God, I can't lose this promotion. I'm almost done with my training. My training was supposed to end September, and in this September ending, that's when my training was supposed to be over, because I was giving it my best, my all, because I want to keep the promotion. So I was studying hard, I was paying attention, asking the right questions, making my notes so that when it's time to get signed off, I won't be left behind. Then this move decided to happen. So at that point, I didn't know what to do. I don't have loads of friends. I have very few friends, and my friends are not in London. And I want to say that whatever happened, I was glad it happened, because God is working in mysterious ways. If you're close to me, I just rant about stuff. So while I was ranting, a friend of mine offered to house me, and I was like, oh, okay. I was very, very grateful for her to offer to accommodate me in her place. It was a good gesture, and I'll be forever grateful. Me, I have trust issues, okay? Just because you tell me I will do something for you, I don't hold people by words. It's more of action. I decided to have plan B, plan C, and plan C. Yeah, it was only plan C. So plan A was to live with that said friend. Then plan B was to live with someone else. And then the plan C was to rent an accommodation in around my office. So I've done research for plan C. I found out that I could not afford to rent an accommodation. So my husband cannot be paying for rent in Leeds, and me, I'll be paying for rent in Croydon. So because the rent I saw was, the cheapest I saw was like 1,100. I was thinking I would see a single lady that stays alone that pays like 900, and I can just it was supposed to be for like 3 months, just stay with you, and I'll be giving half of the rent, till I move out. So, and I didn't want to like get contracts, rent, all those, like plan C was out of the picture. I already started going to the office every day. On Monday, she reached out to me to tell me that plans has changed. Good thing is I can transfer from my office to another office. For me to transfer from my office to another office requires 1 month notice. Yeah, and I just got this information 4 days, a week. That Monday to Friday, I was miserable, because where do I want to stay? I have nobody in London. I don't have a family. On Tuesday, I went to the office. I then spoke to my manager. When I was explaining this to my manager, I was crying uncontrollably, because I think I held back the tears from Monday, and then Tuesday I was crying. I was transparent. I told my manager, I'm going to be transparent with you. We are leaving London, because I never told my manager about our move or anything. I already have a place to stay at, and guess what? That my manager, she's the best. I owe her a gift. She then told me, Faith, don't cry, don't worry, it's nothing, we're going to transfer you. I was like, huh? And you don't worry, you're going to keep your promotion. That's which office is the closest to you? I didn't research my office. So one was in Hull, another was in Nottingham. Hull was the closest. It's like 65 miles. Nottingham was like 75 miles. So I told her this, and she said, okay, we're going to contact Hull office, start your transfer. Usually transfer takes, you're supposed to give us 1 month notice, but we understand your circumstances has changed and there's nothing, I was on leave for 2 weeks. My manager, we were chatting on WhatsApp. She was telling me, okay, can you submit this? Can you log into your work system, sign this and send to me? Like, that was how my transfer was successful. Not only was I transfer, I kept my promotion that I was thinking if I told them that I was going to leave, I was going to lose it. I did not lose my promotion. I was assigned a new trainer to train me. I started working in Hull office this Monday. So I'm shooting this video. Today is Thursday, 11th of September. I started my new job in Hull office on the 8th of September. And guys, this was a blessing in disguise. So I want to tell you guys that not every disappointment is bad. I feel like God is just working for me, because first of all, I'm not good with living with people. I like my personal space. I'm grateful because I feel like this was meant to happen, because I'm not like a very religious person that pray, but I always talk to God. I always say, hey God, give me a permanent solution. And I think God heard my cry and gave me this permanent solution, because my manager was amazing, did my transfer. Anyway, I am here in Leeds and I work in Hull, and again I bought a car. Yes, the testimony is plenty. I bought a car last week because I know I was going to be traveling to the office and all of that. There's a car dealer shop around my house. It's just like a walking distance. So I walked there. I told the person, look, I want Toyota Yaris. I don't care. Just give me Toyota Yaris. I just told the car dealer what I wanted, and luckily they had Toyota Yaris. And yeah, I got a car. I drove to Hull today. It was 1 hour 30 minutes drive. It was from Leeds, where we stayed, to Hull is like 65 miles. Trust me, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna take the train. It's expensive, but like, yeah, this is my testimony. God kept coming through for me. Like this year, early this year has been crazy, but you know, with all the craze, with all the disappointment, the struggle, I'm here smiling. I can finally smile. So anyway, guys, this is the end of my video. This is the end of my story time. This period, I'm sharing my own story with you. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.